Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today we're going to begin our playthrough of Besieged. Now if you'd like to see how to set up the game, feel free to check out the video before this in the playlist. Otherwise, let's hang out and get started. Don't forget, if you think this looks cool and you want some painted miniatures, make sure to check out the description below. I've got information on the giveaway that I'm doing of this game with painted miniatures both for the base game and the expansion. Alright, with that, let's get going. For this first round, we're going to walk through the different steps. After the first round, we'll just seamlessly run through it. So the first thing that we do is we move to the setup phase. The setup phase is broken up into three parts: the event phase, the messenger turn, and enemy spawning. Now the event phase, all we do is we flip over the top event card and read what it says. But in the first round, you don't do that. So we do not have an event in the first round. Great, done. The second one is the messenger's turn. Now, since this is the first turn for the messenger's turn, all we have to do is decide where the messenger is going to jump out of the citadel. We get to decide which way we want our messenger to run, and whichever way he runs, we're going to need to clear that path of as many enemies as we can. Because here's the thing. This messenger will not move into a location that has enemies. So if he's in Zone 1, to move to Zone 2 has to have no enemies. Also, at the beginning of the enemy phase, if there's any enemies in the location where the messenger is, boom, messenger's dead. So we have to be careful and think where we want to place our messenger. So I'm going to place the messenger going towards the north. The reason for that is because I already have the catapult facing towards the north, and we know we're going to have spawning in row 3. We can then use that catapult, chuck some rocks at them, and hopefully get rid of those enemies in zone 3 right away. And we don't have to worry about moving it and rearranging it, so that's why I think we're going to do that. So for the messenger turn this round, all we do is place him in that first row. So he's in zone 1, going north. Next phase is the scariest phase of the game, enemy spawning, and you'll see how this works. How spawning works in this game is we roll this 6-sided die. This 6-sided die has letters A, B, and C twice on it. Whatever letter we roll, we look at that specific card and spawn however many of the enemy and type that's on the card. So for an example, if we had rolled an A, wherever the heck that is, here we go. An A for the north region, we would spawn 1 Mullen because we're in the spring. It has attack of 1 and health of 3. Okay, so we're going to do that for all 4 boards. If we roll 3 of the same letter in a row, that means we have a disruption. If we have a disruption, the avatar shows up. If that avatar shows up, you cry a little bit. Because the avatar has 10 health. It's this big honking thing. If it gets to the citadel, boom, we automatically lose. So, all right, let's do the north side. We'll give this a roll. We rolled a C. That means we're going to spawn 3 of these Gorgons. One's going to be standard, and I should say 2 are going to be standard, and 1 is going to be an elite. So now we'll move on to the south side, the south board, hoping not for a C. And of course, what do I get? Another C. We're going to have 6 crones spawn here. Wow, 6. That's wonderful. 1 will be an elite, and there'll be 5 standard. Okay, here we go. For the east board, we better not roll a C. Okay, that thing a big shake. We rolled an A. Thank goodness. So an A here is also going to be crones. We'll have 4. 3 of them are going to be standard, 1 elite. And then finally for the west board, we're going to have a C, and that's going to be 2 Mullen. Oh, man. Let me tell you a little bit about each one of these enemies. So Mullen will attack from zone 3. So at the end of this round, if we don't get rid of those 2 Mullen that just spawned, they're going to hit our citadel. Ouch. Okay? Crones, they have to get all the way up to zone 1. So they're going to be annoying later. Right now, though, they're in a great range for the catapult. Gargans will never move past zone 2, and they'll never attack the citadel itself. Instead, what they attack are the heroes only, but they'll attack anybody that's in that portion of the citadel when they're in zone 2. You'll see how that works because I can guarantee you I'm not going to take them out this round. Well, actually, no, that's not the case because they are in the north side, so I probably will. But I'm telling you, you'll see how they work when we get there. So I've spawned the enemies on the board. We've got crones over here on the east, crones over here on the south. We've got our 2 Mullen over here on the west side. And then over here on the north side, we've got our 3 Gorgons. So now we'll start off with Kaz, and we've got to decide what his 3 actions are going to do. Because now we move to the hero phase. Hero phase, we get 3 individual actions. We know what Kaz's special ability is, and that is hitting at a 4+ in Zone 3 and getting to roll 2 dice. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have him come over here for Action 1, get on the wall, and attack those 2 Mullen. Now the Mullen have 3 health, but his power is 3. So as long as he gets a 4 or higher on this roll, he hits and takes them out. We'll grab our 2d6 dice, and let's see if we can get some 4+. Come on. Okay, we got 1. That means we can take out 1 Mullen. So we can say, sayonara, sucker. For each action that you defeat 1 or more enemies, you gain 1 morale. The exception is if you do use the catapult. When you use the catapult, no matter how many enemies you defeat with the catapult, you gain 1 morale. So because he destroyed 1 Mullen there, he gains 1 health or 1 morale. I don't think it's a bad idea to take his second action and do the same thing again. We're looking for 4s or higher. 4s or higher. Okay, that's 1. That's all we needed. This Mullen is toast. And now there are no Mullens over there. We don't have to worry about the Citadel getting attacked this round. Because the thing about Mullens is they attack the entire quartile of the Citadel. And they would start destroying buildings. Not a good thing. Kaz will gain 1 more morale. After defeating 2 Mullen, Kaz is feeling pretty good about himself, so I think he's going to go to the tavern and draw 1 tavern card. Maybe get some beer. Why not? He'll draw the top tavern card in the season resource area. Okay, we have Beast Hunter. So this only will affect Zone 3. It costs 0 morale to use, 0 coins to use, does 3 points of damage, or that's its power level is 3, and he can destroy 1 heavy unit in Zone 3. It's a red item, so he has to either use it immediately or put it in a place where he can store a red tavern item. Fortunately for us, he has a spot that can hold a tavern and a red card, so he'll place that there. If he didn't have a spot, he could use it right away, but there aren't any of the 3-star units. He just destroyed the 2 Mullens around the board, so then that would have been a wasted turn. So hey, at least it wasn't wasted. That's nice. The next to go is going to be Kador, the sorcerer. Okay, we're going to have him first go to the palace. The reason we're having him go to the palace first is because if he does happen to get a sorcery card that he wants to use right away, most of them need coins. So this way he can grab some coins first and maybe get some really good spells. He'll determine how many coins he gains by rolling this 6-sided die that has 1s, 2s, or 3s on it. That's it. So let's see. How much is he going to get? 2. That's not terrible. There's not many sorcery cards that need more than 3 coins, so I'm happy with that. Our second action is going to be going to the sanctuary. Here, we can either obtain 1 bread and 1 divine token, or we can level up. And we're definitely going to level up. We have to spend bread equal to whatever it says in that specific level. So we have to spend 2 bread, and now we can grab 2 of the level 1 tokens, choose 1, and keep it. Here's our level 1 tokens, so let's grab this one. Ooh, Stoicism? I think what that means, actually I know what this means, is at the end of each season, everyone has to eat 2 bread, or they die. They just straight die. If he had this, wouldn't have to worry about eating bread. That's kind of cool. Or let's do this one. This one has Archery's Discipline. So at Zone 2, he hit at a 4+ instead of a 5+. I'm going to get rid of that one. I think I like the Stoicism. Now, here's the thing. We could also just take it as an upside down level 1 card and give him +1 power. I don't think he really needs that. I think this is going to be more useful. So let's put this on his board. We'll place this here, and he will not need to eat bread between the different seasons. Yeah. He'll still need bread to level up, but he won't need bread at the end of a season. Okay, I think it's time. Let's do his third and final action and go to the Sorcery Tower. So here, normally, you would just get to draw one sorcery card, but his ability lets him draw two, and he gets to keep both of them. Yeah. His first card is going to be the Aether Blast. Okay, only hits Zone 1 and Zone 2. Orange card. Costs 0 for morale, 1 coin, hits for 4. Destroy 2 units in Zone 1 or Zone 2, or the Avatar loses 2 health points. Oh, that's cool. Definitely going to save that because we have nothing in Zone 1 or Zone 2 right now. So I'll place that over here. Let's flip our second one. We have the Great Abundance. Costs 1 morale, 0 coins, and it does 0 attack. You gain 2 food and 2 gold and 2 food. Ooh. What's awesome is we can place both of these right here and right here because they're orange and they are from the Sorcery Tower, and he can hold them there. And we don't have to use them now because I don't want to gain 2 coins yet. I have 3. If I gain 2, I waste 1. I want to use this after I've used this card. Now, there are certain cards that have this blue icon on them. That means that when you use them, they're in action. These cards don't have that, so they're free. He can use those on his turn at any point, and they're not in action. Yeah. That will, though, end Kador's turn. Now we're going to move to Myrenia. Myrenia, the first thing we're going to do is use her Web of Contracts. That means we're going to roll a d6, and then whichever number we get to activate that building for free. Let's give it a roll. We have a 1. If you look here, each building has a number by it, except for the Smuggler's Hideout. And you can see there's a 1 there. That means we're going to activate the Tavern. So we'll draw the top card of the Tavern resource. We'll draw the top Tavern card. And we have Battering Ram Trap. Heavy units in this zone do not attack. Well, that's not really helpful because we don't have any heavy units. We don't have any 3-star units. And here's the thing. You see this red icon here? She doesn't have any red icons on her board, so she can't keep this. So unfortunately, this card just gets discarded. So we lost the benefit of her Smuggler's Hideout. So you see, the Smuggler's Hideout is a little bit random. Sometimes he can get lucky and sometimes he don't. That time, we didn't get lucky. Her first action, we're going to have her jump onto the catapult and attack towards the north, trying to take out those Gargans that are in the 3rd row. To attack with the catapult, we're going to use this D6 die. Now, the amount of skulls that we roll is the amount of kills we do, because no matter what, the catapult attacks for 4 damage, or for 4 power. Anything and everything is 3 and under for power. So, if we roll this, we will take out all 3 of the Gargans, and then go and die. So that's what we're hoping. But, if we roll this icon, or the blank, we totally miss. This icon only matters if we have to turn the actual catapult. We have a 1 in 6 chance of failing from that, but we don't have to turn it. All we're doing is trying to attack. So we're simply looking to hit 3 right here. Oh, we hit 2. So you always take out standards first. So we're going to take out the 2 standards first. We've got the elite that's left. She will go up by 1 morale point. Her action 2 is going to be attacking a second time. And yep, she took out the elite, no problem with that. But from what I understand is only can she have her morale go up by 1 when using the catapult, no matter how many enemies she's defeated. Mariana's health will go up to 6. Her final action will be to jump to the sanctuary and also do a level up. She'll have to pay 2 bread to do so. She'll go from 3 to 1 bread, and she can either get, Deadly Strike plus 2 power, or Perfect Aim in Zone 3 hit on a 4+. Ooh, another person hitting at a 4+. She'd only roll 4 dice. And her power is very weak. She can't take out any of the Molins. Oh, this is hard. I think we're going to do a Deadly Strike. Oh, but then we wouldn't get the Perfect Aim. We can always upgrade her power later if nothing else. So I think we're going to get rid of this and grab the Perfect Aim. So she can even take out some people that only have 1 health, at least, from Zone 3. Cool. Okay, that'll end her turn. The final one to go is going to be Lou. We're going to have Lou take his first action by coming over here to the armory and drawing one armory card. We'll draw this top card, and he gets the Iron Mace. Okay, only good for Zone 1. It does take an action to use it. We have to put it in a blue slot. Gives 0 morale, 0 coins, plus 0 power. Roll 3 dice in your attack action. Roll 3 dice? Whoa, sweet. He can really take out some of those crones then. He's definitely going to put that on his board. He'll place that right here. This is going to sound a bit weird, but I think what we're going to have him do is go to the barn to get some food. Because he can't go over here and level up, but next time then he can level up and he'll still have enough food for the end of the season. So let's roll the die to see how much food he gets. You roll the same die for the coins as you do for the food. And that was a nice 3. Let's hope I can get that. No, it's only a 1. Wonderful. That at least puts him up to 4 food. Finally, we'll have him go to the marketplace and draw a market card. Come on, looking for something good here. Looking for something good. Let's see. You gain 1 gold, 1 food, and 1 morale point. Profitable deal. I like that. 1 of each. And he's going to use it right away. So we'll just put that underneath the discard pile here, and we're set to go. 1 gold, 1 food, and 1 morale. Now we move to the enemy phase. So we look to see we only have 2 boards that have enemies on them. Both of them are the crones, all who can only attack from zone 1. So all they do is advance. So we take them all and move them up by 1. Yeah, there's 6 still over here though, and they're now all in zone 2. I'm not going to be able to hit them with the catapult. So I'm going to have to rely on my awesome Lou to take them out. But I need Lou to get a little more power. Otherwise, he can't take out those elites. So, anyways, we got a lot to do. But at least they won't even be able to attack us next round. Our final step will be to simply move this over here to round 2 within the spring season. And we're set to start the next round. To start round 2, the first thing we do is we draw the top event card. And we have, this is good for only 1 round. Heroes add 1 to the result of all rolls made at the barn. Oh, well that's nice. It's a good harvest. Thanks for that. Next we look to see where we have our messenger. Is the location that he's going to have any minions or enemies? No, it doesn't. So he can take 1 step forward. Yeah. So we need to get to zone 3, and then he'll go off the board. Then he'll be off the board for a round. Then we'll draw a random compass card. He'll come back on in that spot, and then we have to get him through the 3 zones then, and then he has to survive 1 round inside of the Citadel. If he does, we win the game. Now we're going to move to spawning. We'll spawn again in the north first. So we have a B. Man, B is going to be 5 crones with 1 elite. Ow. Then in the south, we have C. Okay, well that's good. At least it's, no, it's not good. That's also going to be crones. That's going to be 6 crones with 1 elite. We might start running out of crones. If we run out of a type of mini, there's a way to convert them. So we've rolled a B and a C, so that's nice. We don't have to worry about having the avatar come out. Well, not yet. Let's see. That's a B. We're good. That's going to be Gargons here on the east. And then finally, on the west side, let's see, what do we have? We have an A. An A is also going to be Gargons. 3 of them, with 1 of them being an elite. Oh my goodness gracious. There are tons of crones over there. We are going to need to do some work over there. I might need to turn that catapult after we take out these guys so our messenger doesn't die. But still, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to end the video here. Let me know what you guys think I should do. We'll start off with moving the first player token over to our sorceress, our sorcerer, Kador. He will go first, and we can see what we can do. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.